memorable songs, especially given this discussion we're having today, was on Dr. Malan. Making Dr. Malan to run for his dear life as part of using music as an in the anti-apartheid struggle. Mama Masuku. We also have Sipho Sithole. He's the founder and owner of Native Riffs Production and former deputy MD of Galo Music Group. He's currently the group chief strategy officer at PRASA. He holds a master's degree from London School of Economics and Political Science. He's currently doing he's almost completed his PhD at Wits, and his PhD looked at the role of music in influencing the socio-economic and political landscape in contemporary society. How relevant even is this work you're doing to the discussion we're having today? Sipho Sithole. We also have Umama Letambuli, one of the finest voices in the trade, a legend among her generation. She taught outside of South Africa with the iconic musical King Kong. She taught England, United States. She's been everywhere in the world, especially during the difficult days in the anti-apartheid struggle. Again, like Umama Dorothy Masuka, using music to bridge socio-historical divisions and taking South Africa's plight to the rest of the world through music. Mama Letambuli. Last but not least, Prof. Mushe Mpondo, a social policy, national strategy, development, discourse analysis scholar. Of many things he's the former Vice Chancellor of the University of the North, and he's been Deputy Vice Chancellor of the University of the North, and he's former Vice Chancellor of the University of Venda. He's Harvard Andrew Mellon Fellow. He's many things. If I can read his CV, will not complete this talk here today. A warm welcome to Prof. Mpondo. Without much waste of time, I'm going to give panelists to give their opening remarks, 3 to 5 minutes, after which I'm going to open it to the floor for Q&A in terms of the discussion we're having here today. I will start with Baba Sipho Sithole.
If you don't mind, let me speak from here. I've also been introduced as having a full-time job at PRASA. So I have an engagement at work, otherwise I'll be fired if I'm not at work by 1 o'clock. That's why I've asked that I should start. And thank you very much and welcome, and thanks, Minister, for being in our midst. I'm sure you've seen the difference in terms of the age group here, that there is a serious discrepancy. I don't deserve to be here, but I've been invited to be part of the legends and the wiser. But of course, they say that Jesus Christ used to spend time with the priests and listening to the conversations and learn from that, and then he lived on to lead the world. I should have been the one to listen first before I can speak. You know, in 1994, if I'm correct, Mamleta released a song called Not Yet Uhuru. And it created a lot of discomfort because it was like, how can you say that? It's 1994, we are all free now. And Plato, in the book The Republic, the ancient Greek philosopher, once wrote that any music innovation full of danger to the state ought to be prohibited. So there was a lot of discomfort whether the song was correct or not. But here we are again today talking about matters that we shouldn't be talking about. Maybe it's still not yet Uhuru Mamleta. That's just the reality of the situation. I was called on SAFM fighting with my great friend, Sandile Memela, about social cohesion and the conference and everything. I said, I have one fundamental problem with these conferences, Sandile, because we tend to speak to ourselves, and that the very same people that are supposed to be in harmony with us are not always in our presence. And as I'm sitting here today, I'm saying, you know, I so wish that Penny Sparrow was here. that Chris Hart was here. That Pastor Andre Olivier was here. And Andre Slade, the owner of the Sodwana Bay guest house, who said blacks are not people, was here. And Vicky Mombe, the one who said she wished she had a gun, then she could shoot all the blacks in Joburg and save us from Durban. She says, no, the blacks are saying we they're right. I don't know whether maybe we are submissive or not. But it was a serious indictment against us. Saying, you guys were too soft, we are too nice. The Joburg guys, the black people are not nice. But we are here, so we have to deal with the issue of racism. The 19th century philosopher George Simmel writes, he says, the meaning of music is implicated in the meaning of society. And if you look at what he said then, basically artists, they look at society from outside, and what they write is a reflection of what they observe, what they witness, and what they experience. And they write it down and they sing about it. When I did my PhD at Wits, I was looking at the words to say, when people are writing about music, is anyone listening? Because that is the issue. We write and sing, and most people dance to music than listen to